Unfortunately, we didn't get given tongue and groove for this attic, so we need to do a whole bunch of blocking for the sheet joins. We've got one more row to do through the other side as well, and then we can finally get this flooring down. Pro tip, if you've got to cut a whole bunch of blocks the same size, just put a stop on the end of your saw. That's okay. 369 millimeters. Look at that, 369. It's a quick way of making sure that your tape is actually square. There we go, and now I can mark it. This track, unfortunately, is not quite long enough.
I've got diabetes.
Last sheet. How's that for an attic, eh? So now that we've got that attic floor done, we're just tidying up the garage and we're going to get rid of most of that bracing. So you can see we've got a few ties along this wall, and that connects the wall to the floor we've just put in. So that then prevents this wall from moving in or out. There, that looks better. You can see here the rebate isn't long enough, so we're going to have to cut that out today. And here it was too long, so it was actually the right length, just the wrong position. I'm not sure how that's happened. It wasn't us. Yummy. Alright, so as you can see, you've got a nice even layer across there. You want to make sure you go up the side as well, because if that's timber below there, it's still going to be exposed to concrete. And also try not to get runs down here, because down from about probably there will be visible. We've got new windows arriving tomorrow at 10:30, which means probably they'll turn up at 10 when we sit down for smoko.
Maybe even if we just lie it down out here.
Yeah. So this steel portal here, we need to pack it out by 45mm. What I'm doing here is finding the centre, so it shines a dot up to the apex. I don't know if you can quite see that. And then there's a dot down as well, so I can just mark that. That's my centre, so that when I pack it out, I can put studs along here at the correct spacing. I should point out this is a really expensive piece of kit. I think it's a couple of grand. So I'm going to take it down now before I accidentally knock it off. So I've got my centre point there, and I want to come 300 each way, so my studs are at 600 centres. Now if that's the centre, 300 from that is the centre of the stud, but I don't really want the centre. What I want is the edge of the stud, so I go 22mm back, so 78. That's my stud, and on this side, that'll mark the other side of the stud, but but I actually want to come 45 off that. So it'll be over there somewhere, so I'll mark that later so that all my X's are on the same side. Yeah, pie and a coffee. Here's a question for you older apprentices like me. Do you guys ever find that subbies and like delivery guys and that just assume that you're the foreman? It happens to me all the time. I think it's just because I'm old. Pretty sure that Stone Cold Steve Austin may have just changed his name to Mason. We didn't quite get there today. The openings behind me are basically ready. They just need to be taped and then the windows can go in. And the one I've been working on and off today needs to be wrapped properly and then taped, and then those ones can go in as well. That's a wrap for this week. Tomorrow we're off on a reno. We're just doing a bit of finishing there. I've got a vanity to put in, there's some skirting, some door hardware, things like that. I'll put that in the next episode hopefully, which I'm hoping to get out on Saturday mornings from now on. We'll see how that goes. So yeah, I'll catch you guys next week.